So indeed, it makes sense for us to meet based on the realities of today.
Putin believes that he and American leader Donald Trump need to meet and calmly discuss all issues of interest to both countries. The head of the Russian state said this in a Blitz interview with journalist Pavel Zarubin. It would be better for us to meet, based on the realities of today, and calmly discuss all areas that are of interest to both the United States and Russia, the Russian leader noted. The West is demanding that Zelensky cancel the decree banning talks with Russian President Vladimir Putin, but he refuses to do so. The current regime in Kyiv is happy to lap up hundreds of billions from sponsors, but it is in no hurry to follow the instructions of its sponsors, and we know that such instructions exist to cancel the decree banning talks. I think that in the end, those who pay him money should force him to do this, and I think he will have to do this, Putin said. According to Putin, until this decree is cancelled, it is quite difficult to talk about whether these negotiations can be started and, most importantly, completed properly. If the United States under President Donald Trump takes into account Russia's interests, bilateral relations will gradually be restored, Russian Foreign Minister Lavrov said on Friday. The Russian army is approaching the peak of its military power, becoming one of the most combat-ready and experienced armies in the world. This is stated in a memorandum by the analytical centers The Global Eye and AMVETS. The armed forces of Ukraine are named in the memorandum as the second most experienced army in the world, although their capabilities largely depend on arms supplies from NATO countries. Military analysts note that the Russian army is actively being equipped with modern weapons produced by an industrial complex that operates at maximum capacity without significant damage to the country's economy. In an interview with Fox News, Trump said that Russia allegedly stole during the Obama administration a draft plan to create hypersonic missiles. Trump: during the Obama administration, they stole the project from us, some bad guy gave them the project. End of quote. Trump meme coin hits $36 billion overnight. India's largest state-owned oil refinery, Indian Oil Corporation, will refuse Russian oil due to U.S. sanctions against Russia. Bloomberg: Trump said he would ask Saudi Arabia and other OPEC countries to lower the price of oil. This would put pressure on Russia to end the war in Ukraine. Reuters: Mexico is preparing for mass deportations from the United States. Tent camps for those in need have been set up at the border. German Chancellor candidate Friedrich Merz has promised to tighten immigration policy and close the borders to illegal immigrants. California authorities are evacuating more than 30,000 people due to a new wildfire. The fire, dubbed Hughes, broke out 80 kilometers north of Los Angeles. Former Fox News host confirmed as U.S. Secretary of Defense.